leftover train. We got 1 out of 4 days here to get eating.
Yeah, you know what? We have plenty of leftovers left over at my place. We have a lot of stuff that we're going to have to consume over the next day or so, according to the dietitians. 20 is our high today in the spring, so you want to stay inside, maybe do some eating, and if you want to try to get some exercise, probably best to do it indoors because it will be cold and it will feel even colder with some wind out there. 28 our high today in Pueblo, 27 in Canyon City. Temperatures will be in the teens and 20s virtually everywhere around the region. There will be a possibility for some places in the plains to touch 30 degrees, but for the most part, we should stay below that as we go through the afternoon. Everyone stays below freezing. Skyscan satellite and radar over the last 12 hours. You notice that we have seen some bands of snow set up from time to time in the eastern plains. It started off as rain, but then when the front came through and we saw that cold air really invade the state, it all changed over to snow, and that's where it's going to stay for the next several days as we continue to see a chance for some snow. Strong winds being blizzard-like conditions in the southeastern plains as well. Skycast as we go through the rest of our Saturday and into our Sunday, we notice that the snow mainly sets up south of Highway 50, south of 160 as you head into the southern portion of the state, and eventually the southeastern plains begins to get a pretty good snow band setting up as we go through our Saturday night and into our early Sunday morning. That continues all the way through Sunday, and by the time it's all said and done, 4 to 8 inches is possible, in addition to the wind that we'll see, which will really blow that snow around. No wonder the Weather Service has issued a blizzard warning for the southeastern corner of the state, and blizzard watch is just off to its north. So a blizzard is possible in the southeastern plains with cold and windy conditions taking us through all areas around the region over the next day and a half. Skycast snow totals. Notice that as we go to the Pikes Peak region, we see a decent amount. Our friend Larry Devine should pick up right around 2 inches according to the Skycast. We'll see an inch or so in Woodland Park and also in Cascade. Less than that as you head into portions of El Paso County. In Pueblo County, much less until you get to the Wets and Sangres. Our friend Bob down there in the west should get a decent amount of snow. Along 285 and 24, as you head into the mountains, we'll see a little bit of snow as well, but the mountains are not the big winners. The Continental Divide, not the big winner this time. Instead, look at what Skycast is predicting for Kim. Almost a foot of snow. And that band of a foot or more of snow takes us all the way along 160 to almost Trinidad and into Trinidad itself, so it looks like the southeastern plains will be the big winner. Pritchett picking up almost half a foot, a little bit less as you head up towards 50, but watch out, some of those bands could set up along 50 as well. That means heavy amounts of snow for you too. Spring 7-day forecast. High temperatures stay in the 20s at first, and we'll toss in a chance for some snow tomorrow. Very small chance for an isolated snow shower or two to make its way north of 50 and into the Springs region. Temperatures then sitting in the 20s and 30s across the board, so it's cold all the way through. Readings about 10 or so degrees below where they should be. Pueblo, our 7-day forecast. High temperatures 20s and 30s across the board. Warmest day is Monday until late in the forecast. We'll be top out at 37 on Friday. Still way below the normal. Canyon City sitting in the 20s and 30s in your forecast as well, pushing 40 by Monday, getting into the middle 30s as we go through our Friday. Temperatures on the low end of the scale, sitting in the lower to middle teens, and in Teller County, best we'll be able to do today is 12. Then we push 20 tomorrow, gets in near 30 by Monday, and then drop back into the lower 20s late in the forecast. The chance for snow finally goes away as we go through the middle portion of the next week. But bottom line is that it's going to be a very cold stretch of weather for us as we go all around southern Colorado. Look at those low temperatures, Bonnie. Ooh. Wind chills are around 10 below tomorrow morning in Woodland Park. Really bundle up as you head out to your morning plans.
That is some good advice. All right, Chip. Thanks so much. Appreciate it. Well, in time now.